Hello everyone, I'm glad you have a few minutes to spend on a subject of common interest. Subjects involving astronomy, physics, and Einstein's relativity. Or maybe you just happened by out of curiosity. I believe you will be in for some shocking news. I'm Frank Santora, your presenter and host for an animated video that you will find quite entertaining. There will be no boring mathematics, I promise. I'm a retired engineer from General Electric and Lockheed Martin with 40 years in the aerospace industry. With a BS and MS in engineering, some of my skills include celestial mechanics, flight mechanics, algorithm development, and simulations of design and operational concepts. Right up front, I will make this startling statement. When it comes to relativity, Einstein's mathematics are correct, as far as they go. Then you may ask, how can you question the validity of his theories? Now before I answer that, let's take a step back. Thousands of scientists, mathematicians, university professors, and PhDs over the past 100 years have re-derived his mathematics and have found them essentially intact, and their outcomes have been accepted as absolute proof. But curiously, no one that I can find has ever evaluated his postulations. Postulations are scientific jargon, simply put, meaning they are assumptions without proof. Wow, did that get my attention? What if the assumptions are flawed? Einstein specified two assumptions that are included in the video. It is most important to understand that these stated assumptions were specified before he derived his mathematics. So by engineering standards that I have practiced for years, if the assumptions are flawed, any outcomes derived from the subsequent mathematics are necessarily flawed as well. Now with that said, let's go on to our video presentation. Our universe consists of over 2 trillion points of light, and each point of light is a galaxy containing 200 billion stars. The sciences of astronomy and physics were dedicated to the study of these heavenly bodies, their movement, and their emitted light. Einstein in 1905 published his theory of relativity that attempted to unify these sciences. He left the world in disbelief at the outcomes of his theory. However, today your host and author, Frank Santora, presents a new ping theory that evaluates Einstein's assumptions that govern his mathematical derivation. Frank's results are shocking. Einstein's assumptions have been found flawed, thereby invalidating his mathematical outcomes. Some of the unbelievable outcomes of relativity include moving starships shrink with increasing speed, moving clocks slow down with increasing speed, and moving elevators prove that acceleration equals gravity, leading to the theory of the presence of a space-time continuum. But applying the ping theory has uncovered that these outcomes are flawed. Allow me to introduce two publications available at Amazon.com. Relativity Really takes you on a virtual journey defining the ping theory and uncovers flaws in Einstein's special relativity. Shattered uncovers flaws in the moving elevator thought experiment, thus invalidating general relativity. Books do not present boring mathematics. Einstein's mathematics are correct. Instead, they address the validity of Einstein's thought experiments before he derived his theories. These experiments led to two specified assumptions. One, speed of light measured in any frame is constant. Second, the acceleration is equal to gravity. Thought experiments are nothing more than mental visualizations of physical problems. If these assumptions are flawed, then the outcomes of the mathematics are necessarily flawed too. Ping theory exposed flaws in Einstein's assumptions, not as mathematics, so enjoy a visual return to reality. Well, I hope you enjoyed this brief video. Actually, it is only a short presentation just to whet your appetite. To gain further insight and understanding, there are two other segments to this presentation. They can be found as separate posted YouTube videos. Each succeeding segment is longer and takes you to a fuller understanding of the subjects. Again, they are animated presentations with significant educational value, as well as being entertaining and amusing. No equations, maybe just a couple of, I promise. All technical aspects are animated, so they can be easily understood. An animated video with narration is worth 10,000 boring written words. Hope to see you again next time.